What if we told you that the ancient words of a psalm could provide a blueprint for navigating the battles of life? Imagine, if you will, a verse, seemingly simple but holding within it profound wisdom and guidance. This is Psalm 144, a verse that has been a source of solace and inspiration for countless individuals across centuries. In this verse we find an acknowledgement of the Lord as our rock, and an intriguing reference to the training of hands for war and fingers for battle. But what does it all mean, and how can it help us face our own personal battles? Our journey today will take us deep into the heart of this verse, exploring its context, its layers of meaning, and the transformative power it can hold for us. We will dissect, analyze, and most importantly, illuminate the essence of this verse. So, without further ado, let's dive into the vibrant world of Psalm 144. The verse begins, "Praise be to the Lord my rock." But what does that truly mean? When we dive into the essence of this phrase, we uncover layers of profound wisdom. Here the Lord is being referred to as my rock. This metaphor isn't a random choice of words, but a deeply symbolic one. Imagine a rock, solid, unyielding, and enduring. It's a symbol of strength, stability, and protection. It weathers the most ferocious storms and remains steadfast, undeterred by the changing seasons. In similar vein, referring to the Lord as a rock encapsulates these attributes. This verse paints a picture of a divine entity that is sturdy and unchanging, a beacon of stability amidst the chaos of life. In the metaphorical landscape of our lives, this rock represents a constant. When the tides of life ebb and flow, when circumstances change like shifting sands, the rock remains immovable. This is the role the Lord plays in our lives, according to the verse. A steadfast presence, a fortress of reliability, a source of unwavering support. The Lord is not just any rock, but my rock. This possessive pronoun makes it personal, intimate. It implies a close relationship between the believer and the Lord, a bond that is both protective and empowering. It's not a distant, abstract concept, but a personal, tangible presence. This metaphor can apply to our lives in many ways. In times of struggle, it reminds us of the unwavering support and strength we have. In moments of doubt, it provides a sense of stability and certainty. In periods of change, it offers a constant to hold on to. So in this first line, we're reminded of the grounding and protective nature of faith. It's a call to acknowledge the divine strength that underpins our existence, the unshakable support that fortifies us. It's a recognition of the spiritual rock that grounds us, providing a firm foundation for our lives, training our hands for the war of life and our fingers for its battles. The verse then continues, "Who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle." Let's unwrap this. On the surface you might think, war? Battle? That sounds violent. But let's take a step back and consider the broader meanings these words can carry. When we talk about training for war, we're not necessarily talking about physical combat. Instead, think of it as a metaphor for the struggles we face in life, the battles within ourselves, and the spiritual warfare we might encounter. Each of us in our daily lives faces battles. These battles can be as mundane as the struggle to wake up early in the morning, or as profound as overcoming a personal trauma. They can be external, like a conflict at work, or internal, like a struggle with self-doubt or fear. Imagine now that the verse is saying, "The Lord trains my hands for these battles, my fingers for these struggles." Suddenly it doesn't seem so violent, does it? It's more about preparation, resilience, and courage. But what does it mean to have our hands trained for war, our fingers for battle? It's about gaining the skills and the strength to face these struggles head-on. It's about learning to navigate the battlefield of life with grace and wisdom. Consider the hands and fingers, the tools with which we interact with the world. They represent our actions, our deeds. To have them trained for battle means to act with intention, to make choices that reflect our values, to stand firm in the face of adversity. And who is our trainer? The verse tells us it's the Lord, our rock. This suggests that faith plays a crucial role in this training. It provides us with a foundation, a source of strength and stability. It offers us guidance when we're lost, comfort when we're in pain, hope when we're in despair. So, when we face our battles, we're not alone. We have the Lord by our side, training us, guiding us, strengthening us, and with this training we can stand tall, we can face our struggles with courage and resilience. We can navigate the battlefield of life with grace and wisdom. This doesn't mean that life becomes easy or that we'll win every battle, far from it. But it does mean that we're equipped to face these battles, to learn from them, to grow through them. It means that we're prepared, in the best way possible, for whatever life throws at us. And that's a powerful message, isn't it? It's a message of hope, of strength, of resilience. It's a message that, no matter what battles we're facing, we have the tools to face them, the strength to endure them, the wisdom to learn from them. Therefore, this part of the verse is about preparation, skill, and courage in the face of adversity. Now that we've examined each part, what does the whole verse mean when put together? Well, friends, Psalm 144, 1 is far more than a simple verse in a holy book. It's a profound statement, a mantra, a life lesson, if you will. It speaks to us on multiple levels, reminding us of our deep connection with the divine, our reliance on the Lord, our rock. This is not a passive relationship, but rather an active, dynamic one. It's about drawing strength from our faith, empowering ourselves to face the challenges ahead. When we look at the first half of the verse, "Praise be to the Lord my rock," it's a declaration of faith. It's an acknowledgement that our strength, our stability, comes not from ourselves but from a higher power. The Lord is our rock, our foundation, our source of stability amidst the storms of life. The second half of the verse, "Who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle," is not about physical warfare. It's a metaphor for the battles we face in life. We all have our struggles, our battles to fight, whether they are emotional, mental, or spiritual. The verse assures us that we are not alone in these battles. We are prepared. Our hands, our fingers, every part of us is trained, ready for the fight. The beauty of this verse is in its message of empowerment. It doesn't just tell us to have faith, but to use that faith as a source of strength, a tool for navigating life's battles. It's a call to action, a reminder to lean on our faith, not just in times of peace, but especially in times of conflict. In this light, Psalm 144, 1 is not just a verse, but an invitation to a way of life, a philosophy that encourages us to rely on our faith, to draw strength from it, to use it as our guide in the battles we face. In essence, Psalm 144, 1 is a testament to the power of faith in navigating the trials of life. So what can we take away from this ancient verse in our modern lives? Well, first and foremost, Psalm 144, 1 reminds us that faith can be a source of strength and stability. Just as the psalmist refers to the Lord as his rock, we too can find an unshakable foundation in our faith. This is not a belief that simply crumbles when faced with trials. Rather, it's a steadfast anchor that keeps us grounded amidst life's storms. But it goes beyond mere stability. The verse also speaks of training for battle, a metaphor for the struggles we face daily. It's not about promoting violence or conflict, but rather, it's about recognizing that life is full of challenges. These battles could be anything from personal issues, career hurdles, relationship struggles, to the inner battles we wage within ourselves. The verse implores us to be prepared, to be trained. It encourages us not to shy away from these battles, but to face them head-on with courage and preparation. It's about being proactive, not just reactive. It's about equipping ourselves with the right tools, strategies, and mindset to overcome whatever comes our way. What's more, we're not alone in this. The verse assures us that it's the Lord who trains our hands for war, our fingers for battle. In other words, we're not left to our devices. Our faith, our rock, provides guidance and strength. It's a divine partnership where we do our part and the Lord does his. In conclusion, Psalm 144, 1 is a verse rich in metaphor and meaning, a call to action for us to face our personal battles with strength, preparation, and faith. It's a reminder that we're not alone in our struggles, that our faith can be our rock, our steadfast foundation amidst life's storms. Remember, just as the psalmist found solace and strength in his faith, so too can we find our own rock to help us navigate the battles of life.